Shout out to what's happening. This is J Bowen Collection, you guys. It's here, Humble's beginning.
At the time, I was looking at it as though I was just working for free. So now I know that it's marketing. You know what I mean? And I had some really, really tough moments. Even when I was in the project, I still couldn't take care. Mom would come home and my lights were off. My lights were off. And then I had to tell my son, we will tell a lie to my son and say, oh, the weather is bad outside. You know what I mean? Just so he would think that, something was going on. The whole neighborhood lights are out. Just so he would think that, I don't want him to look at his dad like his dad was a failure. And then I didn't want the men in the community in Mississippi. I'm from the country, so they're like, what the heck is a stylist? Boy, you better get your butt up and go to work and get you a job and take care of your family while you're out here seeking a dream. And I never wanted to let that dream go, and I just kept hearing God say,
Always know that dreams do come true. You have to step out on faith. But this is the beautiful melody, Cherie, with Jay Bowen. His message is so powerful. And you guys, this is what's happening. You have to go over there to see the rest of this.
5 years of dating, tired of being patient. What the fuck you waiting for? Yeah, it's a lot of niggas hate, and I don't entertain it. But damn, you gotta give me more. If you don't want it like me, I can take, and I don't entertain it. But damn, you gotta give me more. If you don't want it like me, I can think about a hundred things I could be doing right now. Wasting my time. Try for you, but you gon' see what's good when a nigga full of promise. Got to think back. Don't you know all of these niggas wishing for you back? I'm just saying, boy, you think you gon' let it wind up. You got 24 seconds and it's starting right now.
So this video is by What's Happening, you guys. But anyway, this is Jay Bowen Collection. Jay Bowen come from Humble's beginning, and he always collaborate with the fabulous Melody Cherie Rogers. Let's just see what he's saying, Jay Bowen. And here is some of his latest fashion.
Bowen did. And I would go in and I knew that the yeast would fill my belly up if I got water in my stomach. I don't know where I found this logic at, but I found it out along the way, and that's what would fill our bellies up at night, and we'll go home. And obviously it may be bad for us now that we're getting older, but that's what we had to do to survive at that moment. And I just remember one day just really saying, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I remember having to go and live. I was living deep off in the projects as Jay Bowen, and was scared to walk in and out of my home. People were breaking into my house because they knew that I didn't belong there. I'm walking in with blazers on and my slacks on, and I'm like, it didn't matter to me where I was. Like, it was my culture. These are my people. It doesn't matter to me, but I had to do what I had to do in order to start life over and to literally go back in and rebuild my infrastructure, whether it was my credit, that I made really bad decisions, or whether it was me working for free, which was not necessarily a bad decision, but I wasn't looking at it as an investment at the time. I was looking at it as though I know that it's.
So this is Carlos' interview with Apollo, but notice Apollo must don't play it. Apollo like, you stay over there and I stay over here. No rubbing me on my legs over here, or sitting too close to me over here. But Carlos give me the vibe that he did not play that. He did not play other men's rubbing on him. But anyway, this was a very interesting interview, because if you guys look at this interview, throughout all his questions, he was trying to get Apollo to throw his ex-wife under the bus, trying to get Apollo to really pull out something mean and negative and nasty about his ex-wife, Phaedra, but he would never do it. he ended up at one point saying, well, I have respect. I really respect her. But anyway, here we go, y'all. Now watch. He gonna be digging deep to try to pull out something negative from him for his ex-wife. But he led into the pregnancy thing. He talked about that. Y'all remember when that due date didn't add up. He talked about that. He still wouldn't put her under the bus. He just said that Apollo felt like, Phaedra just liked to be private. Or Phaedra just didn't think before she talked. Ain't no, you're not piggybacking off of here with trying to say, well, that may not be your baby. But Apollo did not play that. But here we go, y'all.
This man and choose that life. You know what I'm saying? So
it's about
what we saw on the show to me was something relatable. But I'm with you. I think the thing with Phaedra that I think us as the audience is like, well, even watching Married to Medicine, and when she said, "Oh, I met Apollo in high school," and it's like, we know y'all have a cute little age difference. So I think it's stuff like that bothers people because it's like, you gotta say all that. Like, you're a grown ass woman. It wasn't like Apollo was 14 and you were 18.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. When it came to the Housewives, when y'all came on this show, eyeballs were on the two of you because you both are Scorpios, which inherently means you're private people, but you're on the biggest show on Bravo, is the #1 show on Bravo, and then your life has changed drastically, and then it became a big story about your marriage, so much so that when Kenya Moore came on the show, was that something you were surprised that people really took this flirtiness? What would you say about what you and Kenya's friendship were when you first met her on the show? Were you attracted to Kenya when you met her?
I thought that she was really a dope person, like super cool. When we first met, I think it was with Walter at the Grand Prix. That was the very first time that I met her. And I've seen her around and stuff like that, but this is my first time like interacting. What I really liked about her, I thought that she just had a good soul, a good person, based on like just super funny. And it wasn't like in a flirty way. I was like, oh, I could vibe with that. Like, she seemed like one of the authentic people that if we have to film with people and all this, like it could be a jokey, like a cool situation. And some people might have thought like it might be flirtatious or something like that. It started out as being, she's competitive as hell.
Mm-hmm.
It started out by that. That's what really was like, because I'm super competitive and I'm just like, okay. And it started out on the golf thing, a little putt-putt thing, and then some other things like, and I was like, I can rock with this person, like, but not in a sexual way or nothing like that at first. The chemistry was good. Now, was she attractive? Yeah, very much so,
Did you know who she was based on her being Miss USA?
Yeah.
Being okay.
Yeah, I knew. Okay. But like I say, that didn't all come together as far as the knowledge until putting it. I've seen her out and about, and I've seen her like in the media and stuff like that, but I didn't put two and two together until after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, wow. Okay. So I think, man, she made it clear that she was attracted to me. She kind of said it,
When she says, Apollo's kind of fine.
Yeah.
You felt that she was letting you know that she was attracted to you?
Yeah, I think so, but I wasn't using that as a toy or a pawn, to put on the board and move it around. It was just like, okay, cool, she verbalized it. I was like, I just kept it to myself. So she's a nice looking woman. I just kept it to myself. She verbalized it, but I just thought like she had a good personality is what I liked about it.
When did you realize your wife had a problem with your friendship with Kenya?
Well, I realized it when I think I saw Kenya doing an interview or something. And I know that during that time, a lot of new people, so you learn a lot in this business. And just backing up a little bit,
while being on the show, you know, in hindsight, there's a lot of things I'm sure you wish you would have did different. Mm-hmm. And then you learn from it. When you get the opportunity again, you can implement those changes.
Yeah.
For me, the same thing. And I think we skimmed over a little bit prior to doing this interview about how, you know, just having that person, you know, I think when you come new into the celebrity or new into a platform, you need that person that can kind of coach you and guide you and let you understand, okay, whether it's product placement or whether it's, you know, working the proper contract or what to say, what not to say, you know, like PR or whatever. And then some people don't even have the revenue to afford things like that. So then you don't want to find yourself in, you know, being misrepresented and so forth. But I say it to say that I wish that, you know, we would have been better coached. But see, I was thinking that, you know, Phaedra, the fact that she was, you know, IP attorney during that time, that she had this whole thing kind of mapped out. Because I signed on that dotted line based on the fact that we're signing as a family. And we're doing this as a family. You're going to protect me and cultivate me and like vice versa, right? And that wasn't the case. But that's later down the line, maybe in this interview. But when I saw Kenya do her interview, I thought she did well. And she's already been down that road before, but I thought she really did well and how she answered the questions and so forth. And I thought, you know, I look sometimes at the shows and I say, oh man, the makeup looks good. Or, you know, you learn these things, right? Okay, well, that makeup don't look like the camera's not hitting that right. You know, you look at all this stuff, right? So I thought, you know, everything was good, but it wasn't in like a flirtatious way. So I sent her a message and I said, you did well. I said, I like your dress, you did well. And I think she responded back, thanks, blah, blah, blah. And Phaedra's seen that.
I think, I believe she said, thank you, babe, right?
I don't remember, but okay, let's just say she did, right?
Okay.
Phaedra didn't take kind to that. But here it is now, I don't know if that was inappropriate. I mean, some people might say that was inappropriate. I didn't think it was inappropriate. I mean, hell, we're all on this platform together, right? We're all...
How did Phaedra see? Did she go through your phone?
Yeah, she went to the phone.
While you were asleep?
No, we were right there.
She just snatched the phone?
Well, we were kind of like laying there and I was like, whatever. And she, I think something happened. I just know a shoe came flying by me and the shoe hit the wall. Yeah. Like she literally threw the shoe at me, threw a high heel at me.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, she seen it and threw the high heel and
in your face?
Yeah, I had my back turned, so she's back there and I sleep on the side of the bed that's closer to the wall. I don't know if you remember that house. Did you go to that house?
Yes, I do. Yeah, of course.
It's not the one in Buckhead, the one in...
No, Smyrna.
Yeah, Smyrna, yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's like a little area, go straight to the bed and come in. So I was sitting on that side and that whole open area is over there. So she threw the shoe and then it goes down from there. I'm just like... And then that's, I guess, that fueled her to say, why are you, you know, doing this with my husband, da 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 da. And then Kenya goes on the defense, like, what are you talking about? At first it was like, then it just gets a little more deeper and deeper, you know?
It definitely got deeper, so much so that obviously, you know, when you guys were in Anguilla and you threw Kenya in the pool.
No, that's not how that happened.
Okay.
That's not how
I didn't work that season, so tell me.
When you run it back.
Go ahead, talk to me.
I'm there, chilling. All out chilling. There, Greg, Nene, rest in peace.
Yes.
They're over there. Phaedra's over there with them in the cabana. Portia and Credell's over here. And I don't know, Peter's somewhere right there. And I'm there chilling, talking to the guys. She walks by and she pushes me in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she did. And then Phaedra, you know, she makes her little side eye and she does her little comments under her breath. I don't know what she's saying, right? But the cameras caught it. And so I get, it's game on. Playtime. Let's go.
Because y'all competitive.
Yeah. So I get out the pool and quite naturally, she's going in that water. So that's when I scooped her up and we jumped in the pool. So it wasn't like I just going to come and pick this woman up and she got a man there and I'm just going to throw her in the water. No, I'm not that, you know, that brazen, but, you know, I could be, but.
Not that night.
No, so that, I mean, you know, so people, you know, I didn't see anything wrong with it, man. We were out having a good time. People were drinking. We're on vacation. What? Come on. But hey, it's for the TV. It's reality TV, right?
Well, I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that, you know, listen, it was evident that, and listen, what started was a healthy conversation amongst couples, was appropriate or inappropriate, so much so that again, correct me if I'm wrong, I do believe Kenya texts you, "Thank you, babe." And a lot of women said a single woman should never text a married man the word babe. And Kenya has apologized for that, right? Because again, is what you said, we're learning how to navigate through this. And I also think you just learned, like, I'm being competitive to this woman because, she pushed me in the pool first. I'm going to get her back. And my wife is there, so I'm not trying to do anything, because my wife is there. But then it became something crazy when conversations started to occur where you accused Kenya of trying to suck your dick. And that's when things became...
That's not funny, but
crazy.
I just was thinking about some other stuff too.
Did you tell Phaedra that because you wanted to just get her off your case and get the heel out of your head?
Well, a couple of things. I didn't know that the show was going to get so convoluted and that it was going to be like an eye for an eye and everybody's going to do that, because if you recall, like the first year, right, I was there, but I wasn't really there.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until like maybe something happened at one of the reunions where it was like, I think Steven he was back there and it was like, said something to me, like something like, "You can talk," or something like that. He was making a joke and was like, "Dude, why don't you express yourself? Like, how come you just always stay dormant?" He was like, "Man, you did really well. Like, why aren't you speaking?" And I was just like, well, fuck it, I don't know. All right, cool. I'll do better next time. Yes. Okay. And so I started coming out of my shell a little more.
So as y'all can see, that is how it worked. He brought up Kenya more and how Phaedra felt about it. Bottom line of it, Apollo, it was disrespectful. Boy, you mean, y'all don't know what disrespectful is. You disrespected your wife at that pool by picking another woman up. And you didn't push her in the pool. You picked her up and jumped in the pool with her. Totally disrespectful. Yes. This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. So listen, you guys, fans are just dragging Martel. They not having it. Martel is leaving the door open for everybody to say that Sugar Mama is a possibility, that Sugar Mama may not be his. He's so determined to bad mouth Melody till he would even allow his own baby girl to be thrown under the bus. And all of you bloggers that are saying this, y'all forgot when the man just said he had 5 kids he had to take care. Y'all forgot when he admitted that was the Sugar Mama was his baby. So, so y'all rolling with what y'all want to roll with. But the bottom line is that a little child is being thrown under the bus. So fans are dragging Martel. They seem to think that Bobo Anderson is Martel. This was the day that my account was hacked into. I mean, I had did a pre-recording and these people was over there like as if they were live, y'all. But anyway, it says she thinks that every time he sees his marriage or children, he should see little Chucky. She can't forget that. Yeah, because y'all remember. Now, all not well in paradise. She'll try to tell, Coleslaw will probably tell y'all that they got, sometimes she'll say they got good parenting. They parent well together, but no, they don't. Because right here, she gets mad at him. She said that, he need to be taking his child to had that child all week long, like he had the official M&M kids. And then also, I don't know if this was referring to when she said that you need to be not just an internet dad, but a dad in reality at all times, a good dad. She said a good parent. So this is just my words, y'all. Bobo Anderson, this is the one that get kicks out all the time. Everybody chat because they feel like he may be Martel. Oh man, Dee Dee, gee, you're tough. Tawana Hill say Martell is just like his daddy. They both ain't nothing but bums and jailbirds. She got the cute little blue jay right next to him. Stacy said, Bobo, how is it he a good father? You have given your kids PTSD. Yes, I'm sure y'all remember when little Tank and the other kids said they don't want to go over there because he keep hitting on them. Now the children love their dad, y'all. They loves him, but he's so erratic. They don't know what kind of personality they gonna get. I think the oldest little girl said, "Yeah, I just want him to quit hitting on us." And then, of course, there is an order in court, a domestic violence order in court that he was to keep his hand off that little boy. No hot sauce. Ooh, what that mean? No twisting, no hitting. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah. So Martel, he used corporal punishment, but I think he'll be way and far beyond corporal punishment. So let's just see what she's saying that the kids will have PTSD hanging around him. And PTSD from little Miles too, a little Chucky they call him. Dee Dee, a great father doesn't have his children around his side chick, an illegitimate child trying to flex. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a flex. Yeah, yeah. Sherry says, bye bye, Bobo Anderson. We know that's you. We know you're a troll. Bobo Anderson says, those are all lies. Y'all believe anything nowadays. What's lies, Bobo? What's lies that he got a side chick, they got an illegitimate baby, that he's back and forth in court with his wife? What's lies? That he's not a great dad, that he's leaving the door open for people to say that that little precious little girl is not his. Y'all know she's gonna hear this when she grow up. She's gonna hear this, not gonna be long, but the better the eye these kids be grown. And by the time she get a teenager, she gonna hear all of this. Daddy, why? Why are you denying me, Daddy? Why? Now all the Martel kids look like him by Melody, but that Eminem, but that little Chucky did not look like Martel. She looked like her side of the family, but all right, Bobo Anderson. If he was a terrible father, Mel would have already had custody. No. The court just don't take your word for it. When you go in that court, it's up to the judge. So you can say he's a bad father. He can say she's a great mother. They don't look at that. They look at what's best for the child. But not all the time they're accurate though. But anyway, you go. Nikki's look like she said narcissists don't care. No, they don't care. They don't care about their children. Yeah. They're only for themselves. So the fans are dragging Martel and they're saying that if he was such a good dad, why is he allowed to be around his side chick? Yeah. And why do he think it's a flex? Why do you think it's a flex to have your side chick and your illegitimate baby around your children? Good, like I was saying. Martel said that he have 5 kids. Y'all want to run with all these other people about Sugar Mama being questioned may not be his. This man said that this baby is his.
A lot of shit. And right now you're going through shit. Yeah.
I'm not smiling anything. No, I'm not smiling anything, dude. No,
You was
nah,
like,
fuck that.
that's where I'm at, Melody. I think you trying to like hold this animosity, but I don't think you can do it well. Like I don't.
You're right. I have a good heart. I have a forgiving heart.
You look at your daughter, you see her face. You're
You're my youngest daughter. Yep.
That's your wife right there. So it's like,
yeah.
And then they're gonna carry on some of her. You know, they're gonna have some of her personality traits.
Yep.
Look, I'm all about black family at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know?
Me too. I'm all about family. You're right. I love that.
I know you got two.
I'm sorry?
You got two families.
No, I got one.
You got two?
No, I got one family.
Two.
I'm gonna tell y'all, him and Coleslaw just like y'all remember when Coleslaw was saying that she was raising a 2-parents household, and the results was that her father was in one household and she was staying in another one because he was married. Now this is the same similar situation where he just claiming one household, when it really is 2 different households by 2 different women.
How's that?
Because you have a baby with Ariana, you have babies with Melody. That's 2 families.
No, it's one family. I have 5 children.
No. Okay, you have.
Y'all hear that? I want everybody to hear that. 5 children. He got 5 kids. Y'all. So quit running with that narrative that this man is saying that Sugar Mama is not here. So y'all want to keep picking that up. But here, let's hear him say it again, okay?
Right. No, I love that.
I know you got 2.
I'm sorry?
You got 2 families.
No, I got one.
You got 2?
No, I got one family.
2.
How's that?
Because you have a baby with Ariana, you have babies with Melody. That's 2 families.
No, it's one family. I have 5 children.
Okay, you have 5 children. But let's just say,
because at the end of the day, what's going to be left is my 5 children. That's Martel holds. It's 5 children.
Right.
Nothing else attached at the end of the day. Like Melody gone, I have those 4 children still. That's it. That's all that matters to me is my 5 children. I don't look at it as I have 2 families. I have one family, my 5 children. That's it. But I like how you went there.
But if I were to take you and put you in, let's just say, a Muslim-dominated country, you would essentially have 2 families, 5 children.
That's if I had two women. I don't.
You did though.
At one point.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all heard it out of his mouth. The man got 5 kids. All right. I don't want to have to hear this anymore about Sugar Mama. The man said he got 5 kids.
Yeah. I tried.
Y'all do. How long is he incarcerated for?
Right.
We don't know the date.
Just like
we don't know the date.
Just like your pappy. Hey, this is Black Titan, and I just want to thank you guys for everything all the support financially that you have done for me. But keep on pushing that GoFundMe, you guys. Organize a true tea, you guys, for content creator that is being doing wrong. We want to go with hashtags freedom of speech. We will not be shut down. I am in the meat of the lawsuit right now. I can't tell y'all what's going on. My lawyer say, no, I can't say anything. But you guys keep them funds coming. I've got to do this. Now we're in the second phase, the meat of the lawsuit, the sit where she doing the counterclaim, right? So that's where I'm at right now. It's going to require money. And you guys, I don't know who other names he got on that list. I'm going to try to get to that documents to find out what other content creator names he have on that list. I'm going to try my best, and I'll get back with y'all when I find it. But if your name is on the list, you guys going to really need help because it's expensive trying to do a lawyer. So we're going to help each other out. Love y'all, and thank y'all for everything.